House of Alpha by Brother Sidney P. Brown. Goodwill is the monarch of this house. Men, unacquainted, enter, shake hands, exchange greetings, and depart friends. Cordiality exists amongst all who abide within. I am the imminent expression of friendship. Character and temperament change under my dominant power. Lives once touched by me become tuned and are thereafter amiable, kindly, fraternal.
I inspire the musician to play noble sentiments and assist the chemist to convert ungenerous personalities into individuals of great worth. I destroy all ignoble impulses. I constantly invoke principles which make for common brotherhood, and the echo resounds in all communities, and princely men are thereby recognized.
Education, health, music, encouragement, sympathy, laughter, all these are species of interest given of self-invested capital. Tired moments find me a delightful treat. Hours of sorrow, a shrine of understanding, and at all times I am faithful to the creed of companionship. To a few, I am the castle of dreams, ambitious, successful, hopeful dreams.
To many, I am the poetic palace, where human feeling is rhymed to celestial motives. To the great majority, I am the treasury of good fellowship. In fact, I am the college of friendship, the university of brotherly love, the school for the better making of men. I am Alpha Phi Alpha.
Fraternal spirit binds all the noble, the true and courageous, manly scholarship and love for all mankind are the ends of our dear fraternity. We hold noble ideals and aims, carrying out earth's and heaven's grand command. Our true hearts ever strive, success is goal to gain, that our fraternity's praises may be sung. Alpha Phi Alpha, the pride of our hearts, and loved by us dearly art thou. We cherish thy precepts, thy banners shall be raised to thy glory, thy honor and renown. College days swiftly past, imbued with memories fond, and the recollection slowly fades away. Alpha, the pride of our hearts, and loved by us dearly art thou. We cherish thy precepts, thy banner shall be raised to thy glory, thy honor and renown. O Lord, may the true spirit of fraternity rule our hearts, guide our thoughts, and control our lives, so that we may become through thee servants of all. Amen.
Good evening, and welcome to the Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship Foundation of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated's 41st Scholarship Gala. Tonight, our gala will be virtual, but it will be powerful nonetheless. We're excited to be honoring 12 young men and one young lady on tonight as we honor not only high school graduates, but also some college students as well with scholarships from Beta Eta Lambda as well as their sponsors. My name is Brother Gary Jones, and I'm of the Beta Eta Lambda Chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and I'm thrilled that you have joined us for tonight. I'll be serving as your MC as we take this journey through awarding over $80,000 in scholarships on tonight. It is at this time I ask that you join me in welcoming Brother Ken Lawson, the chairman of the Scholarship Foundation, for some opening remarks.
My name is Ken Lawson. I'm the board chair of the Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship Foundation of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity. I'm so excited that you connected tonight. We're so excited about this gala. We can't be face to face, but we're being virtual, and we do want to recognize these kids, young men and one young lady, for their accomplishments and the kids and grandkids of our Alpha brothers. This is a very special night for us. We are so glad that you connected. We thank our university partners that have helped donate to make this event successful, and some of them are actually giving matching scholarships, and we have just a special thank you for a very, very, very historic scholarship that Langston University is giving us. So thank you to all the donors of Beta Eta Lambda Brothers for the scholarships, the named scholarships that you've given. We're in for an exciting night. We welcome you to be a part of this gala. Thank you.
It's at this time that we not only want to thank Brother Lawson for those welcoming remarks, but we want to take just a moment before we begin to award scholarships to inspire our young people. We believe wholeheartedly as men of Alpha Phi Alpha that education is important, that inspiration of our community is what we're here on this planet to do. And so it's my pleasure at this time to introduce our speaker for our 41st Gala. Our speaker this year is the Regional Assistant Vice President. He is also an initiate of the Zeta Sigma chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I ask that you welcome at this time Brother Christian Coleman.
Good evening. My name is Christian Coleman, and I serve as the Assistant Regional Vice President for the Southwestern region of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. I too happen to be a brother of the Oklahoma District of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and it is an honor and a privilege to be with you all virtually tonight. I just want to extend my sincere congratulations to the men and women who will be moving into the next steps of their life, but importantly, moving into the next steps of their life with the assistance of the Beta Eta Lambda Chapter. And to the Beta Eta Lambda Chapter, thank you again. For the next 6 to 10 minutes of my life is to inspire you by looking back to the past to change the lives of those who will look up to you one day. If a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep streets even as Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed, and Shakespeare wrote poetry. He should sweep the streets so well that heaven's host will say, "Here lived a great street sweeper." The curse of the unknown is ignorance. and the curse of ignorance is the lack of education. You all are on the boundary of the next steps of your life and extending your education, and you have to remember these 3 main points. First, educate the youth academically. It is your job now to take the baton and to impact the communities on a day-to-day basis. Now, in a grand scheme of things, we see this on a large scale with our higher institutions, but it goes beyond that back to the high schools, to the middle schools, and even to the elementary. You all are on the beacon of success and greatness, and it is time to, yes, push yourselves, but it is also time to never forget where you came from. Academics have led you to this point, to receive and achieve as you have. And now you all have the opportunity to do much more with the next generation. The second point is to educate the youth socially. In a world full of uncertainty, trials and tribulations, our youth are faced with uncertain times that they are not able to deal with and understand. As engaged citizens, as engaged young men and young women who will lead us in the future, it is your jobs to nurture and build their relationships socially so that they understand when they come into the real world that they have an understanding of what's right and what's wrong. And that leads me into my third point. We must now educate our youth historically. You all now have the information and the tools to engage another generation and to show them the way. It is hard for someone to know where they go if they do not know where they come from. Understand that when you come into new environments and you're faced with new circumstances, that those who trained and raised you have given you the tools necessary and the history necessary to go forth and do great things in society. Education builds the minds of the youth. That is why our duty is to push for better education. With better education comes better insight to our standing problems in our society. And with that, this prepares us to take steps in the right direction through creating effective leadership. 4, leadership. You all will be our future business leaders, our nurses, our entrepreneurs, and the list goes on and on and on. Creating an engaged leader as such produces infinite opportunities for those who follow behind you. Think about the communities, the high schools, the community centers, the daycares that you all come from. You all now are able to step forth, grow yourselves academically, socially, and more. And with this, you're cultivating the soil that will yield a fruitful leader for those who follow. Business leaders, the people who will push innovation and who will push society forward. As you all know, the dynamic of Fortune 500 companies does not reflect those of many of you all who are sitting in this room, or even myself. It is now up to us to push the threshold, push the social norms, and ultimately push ourselves to higher and higher heights. Leadership in the African American and minority communities is vital to bettering society today and for our children's children. In order to maintain and produce change, we must have a strong base, and voting provides such base. 4, voting. My grandfather, your great-grandfather, my great-grandmother, and your great-grandfather were denied the right to vote or suppressed their right to vote. It is now up to us to let our voice be heard and cast our ballots. By casting your ballot, you are supporting men and women who look like you, who support you, and who have the best interests at heart for your community. This comes from grassroots all the way up to voting in our presidential elections. Voting is a key structure that has been taken from many of us for many, many years. And as you all come into adulthood, you will soon understand the importance of such voting. From taking care of your community, to your neighborhood, to your city council and your city leaders. Being an engaged voter allows us to create an environment that we want our children and those who come behind us to live on, giving us the ability and the responsibility to be engaged. Do you remember that number 4? 4 generations, 1925, 1956, 1973, and 2000. Things are different, but nothing has changed. As you all transition into the next steps of your lives and accept this scholarship, know that education, leadership, and exercising your right to vote are vital things that create successful and engaged young adults. I challenge you to reach out and grab at least 4 or 5 of your friends and do the same thing. Now, as you transition, your life will definitely change, but it can change for the better if you are intentional and continue to work hard and use your support system. Today is today, and tomorrow will be tomorrow. But if you look to the left and you look to the right, the people beside you have the opportunity and responsibility to create a better society for our posterity. I want to congratulate you all for your accomplishments, and I know that you all will do great things in the future. And if you ever feel a burden of moving on, I want to leave you with this final thought. Our ancestors' former circumstances have merely changed clothes and moved seats on the bus. This bus is our life and society. We all ride the bus and contribute to the forward movement of the bus. But always remember, if the bus breaks down, if the tire goes flat, if it needs a new motor, you must do all that you can to continue to move the bus forward. Thank you, and I look forward to meeting each and every single one of you one day. 06.
Bravo, brother Christian Coleman. What an excellent just motivation for our young people on this evening. I appreciate so much just the way that you painted that picture of education, not only in the classroom, but also at the ballot boxes and in our communities. I'm reminded of a quote by our brother, W.B. Du Bois, who describes education as the holistic human training inside and outside of the schoolhouse walls. He says that it molds us and it makes us. Thank you again, Brother Coleman, for a tremendous job on this evening. It's at this time to the stage next, Brother Jody Mack. Brother Jody Mack serves as the vice chairman of the Scholarship Foundation, and he will come before us on this evening to award the Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship. Brother Mack.
Good evening. My name is Jody Mack, vice chairman of the Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship Foundation of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. It is my honor to present the first scholarship on this evening, the $500 Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship. Chartered on November 20th, 1938 by 7 community leaders, the Beta Eta Lambda Chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated have been providing service and advocacy to the Oklahoma City community for over 83 years. The recipient of the 2021 Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship attends Millwood High School. As a student athlete, he is both a leader on the field and off the field. In the fall, he plans on attending Southeastern College and majoring in business. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Robert Mays, recipient of the 2021 $500 Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship. Congratulations.
Job well done, Robert. Robert Mays. We're looking forward to some special things from you as you continue on your journey. Congratulations and job well done. I'm sure that everyone there at Millwood is proud of you as well on this evening. Our next scholarship on tonight will be the William Franklin Scholarship. And it's at this time that we'll ask Brother Ken Lawson if he will come back to the stage at this time. Brother Ken Lawson.
I'm excited to represent the family, the Franklin family, to present the William A. Franklin Family Scholarship. I think they would want me to tell you a little bit about William Franklin, one of my great distinguished Alpha brothers, and a member of Beta Eta Lambda Chapter, the chapter that's hosting this gala tonight. He an Air Force veteran. He was born in Cincinnati, Ohio. He was a professor, really believed in education, Rose Aid and Oklahoma City University, and in Langston. His places of employment included the FAA and the Urban League, the Clytus Industries, and he was a consultant for various state agencies. He was kind of an expert, I'm told. A proud member of the Quail United Baptist Church. He believed a lot in service for his community. He was a lifetime member of Alpha Phi Alpha and a lifetime member of the NAACP, a 32nd degree Mason, a member of the ACLU, and a founding member of Black Incorporated. I did want to mention also that he believed, and this is the purpose maybe of the scholarship that the family is honoring him with, he believed that education is a tool to open doors that can lead to a liberated life, a life that will allow you to support your family, friends, and community. William A. Franklin believed in the power of representation, believes that a young Afro-American man needs to see men in places of power and influence to know that it's possible. The William A. Franklin Family Scholarship supports the dreams and aspirations of young African American men as they take their first steps in fulfilling their destiny, that step to college. Tonight, I am excited to present, on behalf of wife Diana, daughter Grace, and son William Franklin Jr., the William A. Franklin Memorial Scholarship. The recipient, graduate of Class in SAS of Northeast, GPA 3.5. He selected Langston University, to attend, where he wants to aspire to be a teacher. He'll be majoring in education. We present this scholarship to Javon Stafford. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mr. Stafford, on a job well done. Looking forward to you doing some great things down there on Langston's campus and getting in that classroom. That's amazing. We're excited for you as well. I'm sure everyone there at class and at Northeast is proud of you and sends their well wishes. For our next scholarship award of the night, we called on Brother Garfield Oakes of the Beta Eta Lambda Chapter.
Good evening. My name is Garfield Dokes. On behalf of the Finley family, I come before you with great honor to award a scholarship to a very deserving young man. Who is William Edward Finley? A man that was very passionate about his fraternity, his family, and in his faith. He was a graduate of the University of Central Oklahoma with a degree in business marketing and a second degree in cybersecurity. He was the proud dad of Tori Finley. Tonight, he's looking from heaven, thankful that his family linked up with his dear fraternity, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. To blessed, recipient of the 2021 William Edward Finley Memorial Scholarship, a graduating senior from Millwood High School who achieved a 3.2 GPA. His next steps will be entering into Langston University and also pursuing a business marketing degree. Tonight, please join me in congratulating Reese Brown, first recipient of the William Edward Finley Memorial Scholarship.
Congratulations, Reese, on a job well done. We know that there are great things on the horizon for you. And just congratulations on being awarded that first William Finley Scholarship. It's at this time that we have an opportunity to do something extremely special on tonight. A lot of times with scholarships and endowments and things of that nature, they're often named in memory of someone or to honor maybe a brother or a loved one who has gone on. But this is not the case with our next award. This is special because I bring to you to award the Kenneth James State Farm Scholarship, our own brother Kenneth James.
Good evening. My name is Kenneth James. I'm a member of Alpha Phi Alpha in Oklahoma City. I'm also the owner of the Kenneth James State Farm Agency, 4312 Classen Boulevard, Midtown, Oklahoma City, established 2007. It is my pleasure, in conjunction with the Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship Foundation, to present two deserving student athletes with the Kenneth James State Farm Student Athlete Award. This award is built simply to provide student athletes with spending money when they get to school. Spending money for the things that you don't have. You may have a scholarship, but does not necessarily mean that you have money in your pocket. It's been my unfortunate experience to start my college career that way, and I'm hoping this offsets this for these two young, deserving, very good student athletes. The first athlete young student that I'd like to reward is Desmond Green. Desmond attends Millwood High School, where he maintains a 3.73 GPA. Desmond will be attending Missouri Western State University in the fall on a football scholarship. Desmond is a stud. Desmond has been described as a leader on his team, a very hard worker, and from descriptions that I've got, and it stands out about both of these candidates, they describe him as already a servant to others through the things that he volunteers for and the things that he does for his peers. So please help me congratulate Desmond Green on his receiving the Kenneth James State Farm Scholarship in the amount of $500. Our second recipient is Zach Russell. Zach attends Edmond North High School with a GPA of 3.5. Zach plans to attend Aurora University, Illinois, also on football scholarship, and Zach wishes to pursue physical therapy during his college career. Zach has also been described by his coaches and his teachers as, number one, a leader. He's a captain on his sports team. He is a very strong volunteer for organizations outside of football and also described as a hard worker. His volunteerism has also had his peers call him a servant of others. This is very important to the men of Alpha Phi Alpha. Help me also congratulate Zach Russell in his receiving the $500 Kenneth James State Farm Agency Scholarship. Give both these gentlemen a round of applause, and we wish you nothing but luck in your college careers. We hope to hear from you soon.
Zachary and Desmond, job well done. Job well done. As a former collegiate athlete, I know that struggle that Brother James is referring to. And I think this is an amazing award. Oftentimes we think that everything is just taken care of because student athletes are athletes, but there are other needs. And I think that this award, Brother James, is awesome. When I look at these two young men, I think of some of our own Alpha brothers, like the Hall of Famer Lenny Wilkins, or even the Renaissance man Paul Robeson, who played collegiate football. And I even think about our own brother, the only football stadium in all of Power 5 football is named after an Alpha man at Iowa State University, our brother Jack Trice. And so good luck to you young men, not only in the classroom, but also on the playing field as you continue in your endeavors. At this time, as we get ready to award the Dr. MLK Junior Scholarship named after another great man of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, we're going to ask our brother Colin Moss, if he would come in his own special way.
Good evening, everyone. I am Colin Moss, chairman of the Martin Luther King Gospel Extravaganza Committee of the Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship Foundation. On behalf of the Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship Foundation and the Oklahoma District of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, I will announce the recipient of the 2021 Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Scholarship. The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Scholarship honors one of the greatest leaders of the Civil Rights Movement and Sigma Chapter initiate of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Since 1988, the Beta Eta Lambda Chapter has recognized Dr. King's legacy through singing and worship at the annual Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Gospel Extravaganza event hosted at Tabernacle Baptist Church. This concert brings together churches and choral groups of diverse denominations in the Oklahoma City community in tribute to Dr. King. This scholarship award of $500 is funded through the net proceeds from a free will offering collected at the Gospel Extravaganza event and donations from members within Beta Eta Lambda Chapter. This year's recipient is a graduating senior from Millwood High School with current GPA of 2.92. He has career interests in exercise science and plans to attend Dean College in Franklin, Massachusetts, starting in fall 2021. With no further ado, this year's scholarship award winner is Leon Mackey.
Congratulations, Leon. Another Millwood Falcon and more scholarship money headed in that direction. Job well done. And we look forward to great things from you as well. Speaking of Millwood, we'd like to call on our brother Warren Pete to come. And he's actually going to award 2 scholarships at this time. The Mamie Brown Scholarship as well as the Bertie Thornton Scholarship. Both will be awarded by Brother Warren Pete.
Good evening. My name is Warren Pete, and I have the pleasure to present the Brown Miller Scholarship. It was expressed desire of the late Mamie L. Brown to establish an educational assistance trust fund in memory of her daughter, Cheryl Mitchell Miller, and herself. The purpose of the trust fund is to provide an annual scholarship to a qualified and deserving high school graduating senior of African American descent from the Oklahoma City metropolitan area. The winner of the 2021 Mamie L. Brown Cheryl Mitchell Miller Educational Scholarship attends Midwest City High School. Academically, he has a 3.71 GPA and plans on attending Oklahoma State University and pursue a career in multimedia broadcast journalism. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Jonathan Jackson, winner of the 2021 Mamie L. Brown Cheryl Mitchell Miller Educational Scholarship. Congratulations. My name is Warren Pete, and I have the pleasure to present my mother's scholarship, the Bertie Lee Thornton Scholarship. Bertie Lee Thornton was an amazing mother of 3 children. She served in the capacity of a nurse at St. Anthony's Hospital for 42 years. She dedicated herself to be a servant leader. In 2017, a scholarship was named in her honor to be given to a deserving student that also models serving the community. The winner of the 2021 Bertie Lee Thornton Scholarship attends Midwest City High School, has a GPA of 3.3, played football for Midwest City High School, and also does many positive things throughout the community. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Arthur Broyles, winner of the Bertie Lee Thornton Scholarship. Congratulations.
Congratulations to both Jonathan and Arthur as well. That football picture there, Arthur, you look like you just made a sack or something there. That's big time. Congratulations. Good luck in your future endeavors. Brother Pete, that's such an amazing thing that you can honor your mother in that way. And I think she'd be proud of the work that you're doing with Alpha Phi Alpha. And I know she'll be proud of these young men going on to do great things and continuing their education. At this time, we'd like to bring our brother J.D. Daniels, before us as he awards the Wayne Williams Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. My name is J.D. Daniels. I'm a member of the Beta Eta Lambda Fraternity Chapter and also on the Education Committee. I have the privilege to present the Wayne Calvin Williams Scholarship, OSU Scholarship. I guess the reason I was chosen because Wayne was my best friend. We're both from North Tulsa, and we're both from member of Alpha Phi Alpha. and we were roommates at OSU in the Alpha House. And also, after graduating from OSU, we returned back several times to attend basketball and football games. Wayne really got involved with the OSU Black Alumni Association, and he served as president at one time. Some of the brothers might recognize some of the members. There's myself, Wayne, Morris Bell, and Ron Skip Kelly. We were all on the same line at OSU. But I noticed you didn't come to hear this. You come to hear who won the scholarship. The recipient of the Wayne Calvin Williams Scholarship attends Santa Fe High School. He has a 3.468 GPA. He attends St. John Missionary Baptist Church. He is a junior deacon. And he also told us during the interview that he was most proud of the fact that he also played basketball for Santa Fe High School, and everyone doubted their team, but they came through the playoffs and actually made state. So he was proud of that. And he plans to attend Oklahoma State University in the fall and plans to major in mechanical engineering. The winner of the Wayne Calvin Williams Scholarship is Mr. Christian Backus.
Congratulations, Christian, and good luck in Stillwater as you continue your education. At this time, we'd like to bring back Brother Jody Mack, and he will also award two different scholarships at this time, one being the Mack Family Scholarship and also the Wayne Chandler Scholarship as well. Brother Mack.
Good evening. It is my honor to present the 2021 Mack Family Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. The Mack Family Scholarship was established by Anthony and Ernestine Mack, Dr. Alicia Mack Washington, Shamika Mack, and myself. This scholarship is awarded to a student who has distinguished himself in both character and academic achievement. The winner of this year's scholarship attends Classen School of Advanced Studies at Northeast. He has a 3.56 GPA and plans on attending either Oklahoma State University or Tulsa University in the fall. It is my honor to present Mr. Keontae Hammond, winner of the 2021 Mack Family Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations. Good evening. It is my honor to present the Wayne C. Chandler Senior Scholarship on behalf of Mr. Chandler's family, his two sons, Albert and Wayne Chandler, and his daughter, Cheryl Chandler. The Chandler family believes in the value of education and the impact it has on the lives of individuals. At the age of 15, Mr. Chandler graduated from Weoka High School and went on to Langston University. At the age of 19, he graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in history. After leaving Langston University, Mr. Chandler served his country during World War II, where he reached the rank of First Sergeant and earned 4 Bronze Stars. After his honorable discharge, Mr. Chandler went on to earn a master's degree and later returned to Oklahoma, where he served in the capacity of principal at multiple schools and as a school superintendent. Mr. Chandler also served as senior advisor to then Governor George Nye. Mr. Chandler was a life member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated and served as the Southwestern Regional Vice President. It is my honor to present the $1,000 Wayne C. Chandler Senior Scholarship to Mr. Reese Brown. Mr. Brown attends Millwood High School, where he has earned a 3.2 GPA. Mr. Brown plans on attending Langston University in the fall and major in business marketing. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Reese Brown on receiving the $1,000 Wayne C. Chandler Senior Scholarship. Congratulations, Mr. Brown.
Congratulations to Keontae and to Reese Brown. I believe that's the second time that we've seen Mr. Reese Brown honored on tonight. And so keep up the good work. We know that there's some great that scholarship is important. Academics is important. Our brother, Thurgood Marshall, who led the charge for Brown education, he famously some of us got where we are solely pulling ourselves up by our breath. And that's what we're attempting to do tonight, to just try to give some young man and young woman a hand up to further their education. And we're excited to see what you all will do in the future. So at this time, we'll call on Brother Richard Brown to award the Dr. Herman Sanders Scholarship.
Greetings to our award winners and our event attendees. My name is Richard Bean, and I am the corresponding secretary of the Beta Eta Lambda Chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated here in Oklahoma City. I am before you tonight to present the award recipient of the Dr. Herman Sanders Scholarship. First, I'll tell you a little bit about Dr. Sanders. Now, he served as a teacher, he has been a counselor, a psychologist, director of human relations and staff development, as well as a principal. Dr. Sanders currently works as a consultant, a lecturer, and a writer. He authored the book, Daddy, We Need You Now, a primer on African American male socialization. Now, this book focused on the black family and patterns of socialization within it. This book validates the role of responsible fathers and the positive difference fathers make in the lives of black youth. So please allow me to present to you the winner of the Dr. Herman Sanders Scholarship, who is a student at the Classen School of Advanced Studies at Northeast Academy. He has a 3.65 GPA and plans to attend Langston University and major in education. Mr. Javion Stafford is our winner of the 2021 Dr. Herman Sanders Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Javion.
Mr. Stafford, job well done. Congratulations once again. I want to thank Brother Bean for awarding that scholarship. My apologies. I think I may have said Richard Brown instead of Richard Bean. Sometimes I struggle to read my own handwriting there. But Brother Bean is a longtime educator, has been in the classroom for years. Putting that good. Again, at this time, we're going to ask Brother Ken Lawson if he would come back with an additional scholarship at this time.
Good evening. Some years ago, Beta Eta Lambda Brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha put funds together and had it matched by the Oklahoma City Community Foundation, where we created an investment with the Oklahoma City Foundation for an endowed scholarship. This scholarship creates earnings each year, and we use those earnings to produce a scholarship named after Beta Eta Lambda Chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha. Tonight, I have the pleasure of presenting that scholarship tonight. The recipient has a 3.39 GPA, attends and graduating from Classen at Northeast. He plans on attending Langston University, where he will be majoring in management information systems. It's my pleasure tonight to present this scholarship to Michael Chappell Jr. the Beta Eta Lambda $1,000 scholarship. Congratulations.
That's amazing. Great job, Michael. Great job. Job well done. I actually have known this young man since he was a really, really young kid, and to see what he's matured into, sky's the limit. I'm proud to say that I know you, and proud to know that the Beta Eta Lambda chapter will play a small part in your success moving forward. So at this time, we ask that the vice president of our Beta Eta Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Brother Dion Matthews, if he come before us and award our next scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Dion Matthews, and I'm the vice president of the Beta Eta Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated in Oklahoma City. Chartered on November 20th, 1938, the Beta Eta Lambda chapter is the largest graduate chapter in the state of Oklahoma. A portion of our chapter dues are used to fund a scholarship targeted toward our sons and grandsons of our chapter members. The winner of the Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship is a student at Mount St. Mary High School with a weighted GPA of 3.62. He was in the Boy Scouts and achieved the highest ranking of Eagle Scout. He also participated in our Alpha Leadership Program at Langston University, was on the varsity swim team his freshman year, and a 4-year letterman in varsity football. He also is a member of the National Honor Society. His future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and major in international business. Please join me in congratulating Mr. John Daniels III, winner of the 2021 Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Mr. Daniels.
Congratulations, John. Mount St. Mary's making an appearance in tonight's gala. And so we're proud of you, John. Job well done. Way to represent for Mount St. Mary's. And we know that there are great things on the horizon for you as well. It's just so refreshing to see all these young people just doing some amazing things. And we want to make sure that we pump positivity into our young folks as they move on to the next step in life. We're going to ask Brother Warren Pete if he'd come back with one more scholarship on tonight.
Good evening. I have the honor to present the Alicende and Curlin Sawyer Scholarship. In 2012, the Alicende and Curlin Sawyer Family Charitable Fund established a 10-year grant through the Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship Foundation of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. This grant established an annual distribution used to fund a 4-year scholarship for a high school African-American male student in the Oklahoma City metropolitan area. In 2018, the children of Dr. and Mrs. Sawyer provided additional funding into the endowed fund to aid additional students in their educational pursuits. In addition to the endowed scholarships through the Beta Eta Lambda Scholarship Foundation, Dr. and Mrs. Sawyer philanthropy has impacted the lives of many students, communities, civic organizations, and educational institutions around the world. The winner of the 2021 Alicende and Curlin Sawyer Scholarship is Mr. Desmond Green. Mr. Green attends Millwood High School and has a 3.73 GPA. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Desmond Green, winner of the 2021 Alicende Curlin Sawyer Scholarship.
Congratulations, Desmond, another Millwood Falcon on tonight. And so job well done. We're proud of you. We know you'll do great things out there at Missouri Western. So at this time, I have the privilege, the opportunity to call my brother, our district director for the state of Oklahoma, brother Dr. Jason Johnson, at this time, as he will come and award the Edwin P. McCabe and the Alpha Phi Alpha Scholarship at this time. Brother Johnson.
Greetings. My name is Dr. Jason Johnson, and I serve as the Assistant Vice President of Academic Affairs at Langston University. In addition, I'm also a proud member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, in which I serve as the Oklahoma District Director. Langston University was founded in 1897 as Oklahoma's only HBCU. In addition to having campuses in Langston, Oklahoma, we also have campuses in Tulsa, Oklahoma City, and Ardmore. The Edwin P. McCabe and Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated Scholarship is a premier scholarship program given to incoming freshmen. The recipients of this scholarship will have the opportunity to not only get enrolled in honors courses and study with renowned faculty, they'll also have the opportunity to take international travel and do research. And without further ado, I would like to announce the winner of the 2021 McCabe and Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated Scholarship. The winner attends Carl Albert High School and holds a 4.1 weighted GPA. She will attend Langston University in the fall and pursue a degree in nursing. Please join me in congratulating Miss Nia Long as a recipient of the 2021 McCabe and Alpha Phi Alpha Scholarship.
Congratulations, Nia. That is awesome. A full ride. We're talking expenses. We're talking tuition and room and board, and that is not something to take lightly. To have a full ride to Oklahoma's only HBCU is a phenomenal award. And so we're proud of you. We know that you will do well at Langston, and we look forward to hearing about some amazing things that you're doing in the years to come. I want to thank Brother Johnson again for that. At this time, as we get ready to award the Kirk Family Scholarship, we're going to ask Brother Jody Mack if he would return to us one more time.
Good evening. It is my honor to present the next scholarship, the $1,000 Kirk Family Scholarship, on behalf of Brother Presell and Dr. Sylvia Kirk. The Kirk Family Scholarship is targeted for an undergraduate African-American male student who is majoring in education and in his sophomore, junior, or senior year of college. The Kirk Family Scholarship honors 3 extraordinary educators: the late Amos J. Kirk I, the late Amos J. Kirk II, and Dr. Sylvia Kirk. Mr. Amos J. Kirk I was a dedicated college instructor who taught surveying at a junior college in Mississippi. Mr. Kirk was one of the first black surveyors in the state of Mississippi. Mr. Amos J. Kirk II, the father of Brother Presell Kirk, was a charter member of the Gamma Phi chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, located at the Tuskegee Institute, now Tuskegee University. Mr. Amos taught tailoring in the Hamilton County Public School System for over 30 plus years. Dr. Sylvia Kirk began her teaching career at her alma mater, Fallsburg High School, located in New York. Dr. Kirk has taught in many school systems across many states and overseas. When she relocated to Oklahoma, Dr. Kirk assumed the role of principal at Carl Albert High School, where she served for 14 years. Dr. Kirk was one of the first black female administrators in the Middale public school system. The 2021 Kirk Family Scholarship is awarded to Brother Demario Felder, a graduating senior at Langston University. Brother Felder is involved in many extracurricular activities on the campus of Langston University and started his own mentoring program for K through 12 students. Congratulations, Brother Felder, on receiving the $1,000 Kirk Family Scholarship.
Congratulations, Brother Felder, on a great award here tonight with the Kirk Family Scholarship. We know you're doing some amazing things with your mentoring program, and we look forward to seeing what will come of our dear brother in the years ahead. Tonight, as we wind down our program, we'll call on Brother Derek Johnson at this time. And Brother Johnson will come and he will award the Oklahoma City Derby Day Scholarship. Brother Johnson.
Good evening. The men of the Beta Eta Lambda Chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, in partnership with the ladies of the Sigma Sigma Omega Chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, for the last 3 years have hosted the Oklahoma City Derby Day Party to raise funds for scholarships, educational programs, and community development projects. With the support of corporate partners and the endless support of the community, we have been able to award scholarships to high school, undergraduate, and a deserving graduate student. For the year 2021, the recipient of the Oklahoma City Derby Day Graduate Scholarship is Mr. Pascal Nitiema. Mr. Nitiema is a Management Information Systems PhD graduate student at the University of Oklahoma. Congratulations, Mr. Nitiema. On behalf of the Beta Eta Lambda Chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, as well as the Sigma Sigma Omega Chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, it is our honor and our pleasure to present to you this $1,000 Oklahoma City Derby Day Graduate Scholarship. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations on your not only your scholarship, but it sounds like some amazing PhD work that you're doing there at OU as well. We wish you all the best in your continued educational journey. It's at this time, before we move any further, we like to always honor the children and grandchildren of any brothers in our Beta Eta Lambda chapter who may be graduates of this 2021 class. And so we want to take an opportunity to do that on tonight. The first is John D. Daniels III. John is graduating from Mount St. Mary's High School, and he plans to attend Oklahoma State University. John is the grandchild of Brother J.D. Daniels and child of Brother John D. Daniels. Next is Key Ashton Ellis of Emerson High School, plans to attend UCO, and she is the granddaughter of our brother Carl Davis. Our next graduate is Jaden Pennington of Hera High School. He plans to enroll in the Army Reserves and as well as attend OU. He's also a grandchild of Brother Carl Davis. Our next graduate is Terriana James, the daughter of Brother Terry James, graduated from Harding Fine Arts Academy, and she will also be attending OU. Antoine Jackson, the grandchild of Brother Kenneth Lawson. He's a Millwood student, will be graduating here in just a few days, and his plans as well include attending the University of Oklahoma. Lauren Omega Lewis of Creekview High School plans to attend Trinity University, and Lauren is the grandchild of Brother Ronald James. Kendall Mitchell, a graduate of Edmond Santa Fe High School, plans to attend UCO here in Edmond, Oklahoma, and she is the child of our brother Timothy Brathwaite. And our final 2021 honoree on tonight is Princeton Mitchell Johnson II, or PJ as we affectionately call him. He's a graduate of Cassidy High School, and he'll be attending Emporia State to play basketball. And he is the son of our own Princeton Mitchell Johnson. And so we want to say congratulations to the class of 2021, not only to our Beta Eta Lambda brothers, children, and grandchildren, but to all of the graduates of the 2021 class. We know that this school year has been one like no other, with everything that you have to deal with in an academic process, to put a pandemic on top of that, and for you to still make it through with shining colors, with your head held high, still academically ready for what lies ahead. Job well done, and you are to be commended. I've enjoyed my time with you on tonight. I've enjoyed seeing all of these young people be awarded these scholarships, and just a great deal put on by the Scholarship Foundation. At this time, I'll give way to Brother Jody Mack, who will give us our closing remarks and bid us all farewell. Thank you.
As we bring the 41st Virtual Scholarship Gala to a close. On behalf of our chapter president, Brother Melvin Gaines, and our foundation chairman, Brother Kenneth Lawson, thank you to our sponsors and corporate partners, the University of Oklahoma, Oklahoma State University, Langston University, the University of Central Oklahoma, and the Chickasaw Nation of Oklahoma. We also would like to say thank you to all the families who established scholarships through our foundation. It is your collective generosity that made this evening possible. If you would like to follow events put on by the Beta Eta Lambda Chapter, you can follow us on our Facebook and YouTube channel or by visiting our website at www.bhl1906.com. Until next year, God bless and good night.
Scholarship